Okay. Seems like forever I've said welcome back to Indian Trace. This is an ancient site called Saponi. I have 3 spots. Through the woods is another called the Edge, and then down the road, maybe another 2/10, 3, 4, half a mile, is a spot that I call the Sleeping Stone. Let it continue to be overcast. You know, it helps with artifacts. But I know the best videos, and I've critiqued myself, are the ones out here in the dirt. This is sweet potatoes that have been harvested. Michael went through here, and I've come west of where I live because more rain fell west of us. So that's what it sounds like out here. Super, super quiet out here today. Strange in some ways. But look at, I found some artifacts. I've got to show you these. But look at, I saw right here. Can you see this? Try to do things a little differently on Indian Trace. Familiar with the style that I do videos in, but a little differently. You start to recognize things. Your eye gets a little educated. I know there's plenty of stuff that we miss. I'm probably sitting near a smoker, then you never know, you miss them. And I said, oh, well, something about that's not natural. Which is the thing we're looking for. Something about it is not natural, right? So, we'll check it out in just a second. But look at this. This is awesome. Saponi was probably an early woodland site. But I found some even older, so they were here a long time. That's all I know. I mean, when I say even older, that means 3,000 to 4,000 years before the woodland period. Look at this pottery. This is the kind of stuff, and I cleaned this off in a puddle. Pieces like this are stellar pieces of pottery. You see that inclusion on the inside of the pottery? That was done in one way or another when they made it. There's a strike across here that was plowed, but this inclusion here, pockets like that were done when it was produced. Looks like it was in a weave basket pressed in and fired or something. Great pottery, nice and thick. Some people like really thin pottery. No, I like it. I like thick pottery. There's another great piece. Those are great pieces that I picked up. I mean to tell you, right? A little sandy. Absolute worth the honor of checking these out. And this type of flint I have really only found in these thumb scrapers. They're becoming, as scrapers, as thumb scrapers, more common. I don't see points made out of this material around here, but this is just a great specimen. Find things like this. Look, keep an eye open, because this was a coveted tool. I mean, something they kept in their pocket, or she, the woman, would keep with her. And I'm sure the men cleaned some hides and conditioned some skins. There were so many animals they harvested. But cleaning the game that the men hunted as hunter-gatherers usually was a feminine thing. This was a tool. So it carries a lot more credibility with me than even a nice, great artifact like that. There's no doubt about it, because this has personal strength. There was fat and blood and cleaning that happened with this repeatedly. This was expendable to him, this Big Sandy. Just like the pottery carries a lot of value for its use than a nice smoking point. Don't even know what's in the ground. Look at, they mixed in quartz and sand for the tempering of this pottery. You see the piece of quartz and the sand in there? Anyway, enough learning, enough just thinking, because I certainly don't know as much as I need to know. Let's check this out. Looking good so far, sort of looking like what people call Schneider points. I don't know. Oh, it has that ear. Has a real wicked ear on that side. I had to check it out. Mercy. Look at the relief on the back side of this base. Relief strike. Well, you and me. And nobody's seen this point in conservatively 3,000 years. Excuse me. I think that other ear is broken. Oh my word, that would have been something, right? Still is. This is a great artifact. Very unique. I don't find them like that often. But that ear is broken off. It was balanced. It was in unison. That's okay. Hey, you don't win them all. Never win them all. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Indian Trace. That's a really good shot of it. Hope you find out there.